Hello, my name is Bulmatari. Welcome to Bulmatari's Paint Club. I am joined today by the Badger.
Greetings.
Right, what are you painting today, Mr. Badger?
I am actually going to be painting a Chaos Spawn. The reason for that I will make clear later on.
Okay. I am going to be painting an ethereal. Thought I got the name wrong then. There he is. I was going to paint me Crisis suit, but I can't find the sprue. It's gone missing somewhere. So, meh, what can you do?
It's rather
Anyway,
impressive.
so anyway, without further ado, let's get the paints out, shall we? In fact, it might be in the box where I keep my paints.
So it could change.
It could change.
Everything could change.
I don't know, I've announced it now. I feel like I need to do it. Yeah, there it is.
It's gotta be.
Sprue!
It's this thing.
Okay, so I am going to need a null oil. I'm going to need some super glue, Balthazar Gold, XV88. Yes, all of these lovely colours. White Scar that's looking a little bit solid, so give it a bit of a shaky shake. I give everything a bit of a shake on the way out. Anyway, it's been a couple of weeks.
It has been 2 weeks. Good
How are you, sir?
Tired. Very tired, but I am okay.
This is good.
Because I am off this week. Ha ha ha.
Nice. I've had my hair cut since the last paint club.
The horror.
I know, lots has happened. So I had my COVID jab on Friday, which went well.
First one.
Yeah, it's my first one. I only had a bit of arm pain and a little bit of tiredness the day after, but then I was fine, you know.
Damn you,
so
boy.
I've not really been in any way unwell, which is nice.
What flavour did you get? Did you get
Pfizer.
You got the Pfizer one, which is a lot less likely to give you the shit.
Fair
But
enough.
like me, Phil, anybody who has the AstraZeneca one has a higher chance of getting some pretty mean effects afterwards.
Nice.
So you got away with it, bro.
Right, so the ethereal is floating on a little pad, and
Because his blue ass is too lazy to walk.
yeah,
So he's got a drone to do that for him.
and the pad is floating on a flag, which I think is supposed to be like an enemy flag.
Probably.
So I'm going to paint it Mackridge blue. This is going to be the first time I'm opening this Mackridge blue, actually. So it's I would say it's fresh. I bought it like 2 years ago or something. My camera's having real problems with the zooming.
It's having a bit of a skit at the minute.
There you go. Haha. Yeah, so that I'm gonna have killed some dirty Smurf Marines.
Ultramarine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna paint a little ultramarine sign, that symbol on it. It's great. It's gonna be good. Okay. So yeah, we missed last week, and I'm assuming you're tired because you've done what? You did 7 nights in a row or something.
It feels like I did that, but what I did is I've had like essentially a 6-day week to begin with. But some of the days of that week have been a bit overtimey.
Yeah.
So things are just a little bit tired.
Sorry to hear that, bud. Right, so
it happens.
I now need to figure out how I'm going to paint this bugger. So he's got a chest guard piece, which will be my XV88. But he's also got a cape, and I don't know what colour to do the cape.
Maybe you could make that the red colour.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay, so let's have a look at me models. So here's the commander dude. So let me get the camera ready to zoom. So there's the commander dude, and so the elite colours is white with red, so red and white. So if I did the outside of the guy of the cape red and the inside white, that could work.
Sounds like a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. We have a plan. Do you know what? I'm not 100% sure that this has been primed. In fact, I'd put money on the fact that it probably isn't. Hang on, this side is, and that side's clearly not.
She sprayed one side of the.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh no.
See, I have spray paint up there, but obviously don't want to do it in here.
While you're like
do
essentially just like painting, I wouldn't, because inevitably you're going to get it on something that you don't want to get it on.
Yeah, I've got a little box there.
Dead box still.
Do you know what? I do think I need to do that, because you can't paint on an unprimed model. It just doesn't work.
Well, you could just paint the same colour. And
I don't
sort of
think I've
like
got the same colour.
Mechanicum standard grey.
It's not Mechanicum standard grey. It's just a grey.
Ah, I see.
I've just got Wilco's finest model priming paint.
See, good stuff.
Fraction of the price. Do you know what? Is there any reason why I shouldn't just base the model in white? It's all going to be quite light coloured, isn't it? Or I could just spray it. I could just run to the garden and spray it now. Or,
Good.
I could wait until next week to do this. And just do...
It's just forcing you to do the X388 battle suit.
It is. It wants me to do the Crisis battle suit. Which...
Unless you find out that that is also only half sprayed. For some strange, bizarre reason.
No, this one's definitely been sprayed both sides. There's nothing shiny on it at all. Yeah. Let's go for the Crisis battle suit. This one is going to be flying. So I need to find the... right, so I've got the base in here somewhere. There it is.
Buttery biscuit paste.
Indeed. So how do you work the thing? So I need the instructions, which is also in here somewhere. Oh. Yeah, so whilst I'm faffing about and having a look for... I've got one of these clear things here. How do you actually work it? Do you have to knock a hole in?
There should be something in the backpack, like at the base of the...
No, I mean in the base.
Possibly, if it's just the standard pins.
Because I can see there's a couple of hole things there, but
You might have to do... What's the actual flying section like? Is it just a standard... Oh, it's it. Then you will have to poke a hole in the base.
Damn.
I'm afraid.
Unless it's just a hope that super glue can hold it at the base. Let's see what the instructions tell me.
Probably poke a hole in the base.
I mean, it doesn't tell me anything. It just literally says, fasten like that.
Oh, fantastic. Great.
Yeah,
great
so
instructions.
useful, those instructions.
Fabulous fucking instructions.
Just the best. Okay.
Well,
So what's the deal then? Ooh,
you right.
found the the things.
The transfers.
Yeah.
Excellent. I would honestly poke a hole in it, in
Yeah.
the base.
So how do you do that without needing a hammer or some
Well,
sort?
you take your clippers, Dave. I'm going to show you the most inefficient method to do this. You
Go on,
take
going to
you
badger
take your
cam.
clippers. You take your clippers. You find where you're going to have one of your holes in the bottom. Obviously, this is one with pre-cut holes, and then you just dig in from the underside first, so you can get a hole in the top, and you just like move it back and forward until you've poked a hole, and then you go on the opposite side, and then you just go around and just dig the hole out with the clippers.
Damn.
Usually what you would do is you'd have a little modeler's drill and you'd drill it out normally by hand.
Yeah.
But I don't have a modeler's drill, so I got to do it the bloody frank-handed way. You just go with it like a psychopath.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to try that. So, wish me luck, everybody.
I believe in you.
Okay, so I'm doing this on my mouse pad, so worst case scenario, I ruin a mouse pad. I've got a spare. I think this is a free one I got with me.
Just look at the bottom of the base first and work from that bit first, so you know where you need to poke in. Yes.
So I've got a hole.
And then you flip it over, and then you go out that hole from the other side.
Yeah. I actually think I've done the wrong hole. Do you know what? I'm going with it. He can be flying on his base from the back of the base. The back of that buttery biscuit base.
Just means you'll have to weight him a bit further forward.
Yeah. Okay. That was actually alarmingly easy.
Ta-da!
There you go. And then just chop off all the excess. That excess plastic. Nom nom nom.
And that's exactly like the instructions.
Wait, and now I just need to check to see if the actual thing fits. And then I'm going to slurp some tea because I realise I'm going to do it again.
And have cold tea.
Yeah. There we go. It fits nicely. When I say nicely, it's wobbly, but once super glue goes in there, that'll be steady as fuck.
Honestly, what I would suggest you do now is you super glue that in right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Give it time to fully cure.
Cure?
I say fully, yeah.
Cure like meat.
Cure like anything that prepares. Requires time.
It does.
Yes. As I said beforehand, I'll explain the situation why I suddenly have chaos spawn.
Oh, go on.
Now, a couple of days ago, a magical thing occurred. While Rich was waiting for his Oculus headset strap, the mailman knocked on the door with a big package. Now, what Richard thought it was he thought it was his head strap.
Yeah.
And he went, hang on a second, shook the box and went, that doesn't sound right.
Is it broken?
Wait a minute, I know what this is. And he handed it back to me. And I went, Patrick, do you know what this is? And I was like, nope. But when I opened up the magical package, it was some of the missing issues of my Conquest set.
Nice. Some of them.
Yes, I still have 8 issues floating in the ether somewhere.
Okay.
But the issues that I had here had a Nurgle character called a Tallyman. I haven't fully read up on his rules, but he works by like the number 7. So you do certain things during your match, and he'll have like more power, or you'll be able to give buffs to people depending on what he's completed and what he's done on his little chart. I also got some more scenery.
Nice.
And a couple of technical paints. So I have two technical paints, one called Nurgle's Rot, which is probably going to let me do some really nice sort of sticky, goopy, horrible, rotty looking things, which I'm probably going to use on good old Chaos Spawn here. And the other one was one used for verdigris on bronze work. I'm quite happy with it. However, I also got something else along with it. I received something because I got the premium version of the subscription.
Yeah.
Because go big or go home. I got how to paint Silver Templars paint set.
Oh yeah, you sent a picture through the WhatsApp the other day.
I did, and this, along with essentially with those two technical paints, gave me another 10 paints.
Bloody
and
hell.
I'm like, dude, yes, I don't have half of these colours.
Nice.
The colours that I do have are nice spares to keep hold of.
So that's good. That's good news
So,
that it's finally come.
Yes. I am happy that it is actually still arriving in chunks, if not all at once. But I am still missing my tank.
It's a big chunky model, that.
It is. It's like the last sort of Space Marine model of the set. But I'm also missing some scouts, a few extra dudes to build the squads up to squads of 5, and some cultists, I think.
Okay.
So I don't have that much. Obviously, I don't have that much left anymore. I've got 8 issues of it to turn up.
Yeah.
And now that I've gotten 4 of the issues from the 12 that were missing, I still have hope that the rest will arrive.
Excellent.
So there will be no wasted money.
And your collection will be complete.
It will be complete. I will be very, very happy about it. And then it will take me about 2 hours or so to separate all the data cards and all the magazine pieces into an order, because each magazine sort of comes with either a bit of history, a bit of a campaign, how to paint sessions, things like that.
Yeah.
How to essentially do Warhammer.
How to do.
How to do. So once I've gotten that sorted out and all in its wonderful set of folders, I will be very, very happy with Joel.
Nice. Well, that's good. I'm glad that started to come. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. It's shedding season for the dog, which is playing mild havoc with my asthma.
I kind of noticed, purely by when you leant forward to search for something, your shirt was very fuzzy.
Yes, that is a thing that's happening. So, yeah. Oh, let me just take that off there.
I think this is a risk with huskies.
Oh yeah, this time of year, it's just an inevitability. Your house and all of your belongings are going to be covered and filled with hair.
Your friends,
yeah,
their family, something from space that hasn't even been in your house will have the dog hair on it.
So yeah, that's something that's happened. I completed Doom Eternal, finally.
Oh, yes.
I'm
sure I saw your tweets about it being a horrible janky mess.
Oh my god, it was so broken. If anyone wants to see just how broken a game can get, watch the last 3 videos of my Doom Eternal playthrough. If you enjoy watching people get really frustrated, it's very funny. Oh my god. There was this one fight that I must have done about 20 times, and it's really hard, and so half the time I'd just fail completely, and then the other half times the game would just dump out. like when I was right towards the end. And there was one time when like I should really have lowered the volume of the of the video at one point, because I just screamed, and it was very loud and it distorted the microphone. So apologies if anyone breaks their speakers as a result of that.
It was a true cry.
It was a guttural no, but obviously in a more manly tone.
No.
No.
Let's replace your voice with Patrick Stewart's.
Yes. So yeah, that was. It was a fun stream to do, for a lot of reasons. A lot of people came in, just had a good laugh at the brokenness of the game. But yeah, for the most part, it was just the most frustrating time of my life, and I'm just glad it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, when it finished, like I someone clipped at the end, when I just finished it, and the relief on my face. Oh my god,
crying with joy.
Mm-hmm. It's like, it's fucking over, man. It's
finally over.
Oh man, so yeah, that happened. So I got to play some Hades afterwards, which was nice. Nice chill out game. Played some Hades yesterday. I know what I'm going to play as my next Let's Play. So,
Ooh.
yes. I'm not going to tell you all, but all I can tell you is it's on the PlayStation 2.
My badger senses is tingling and tells me it's something to do with Capcom. We shall see what appears.
We certainly shall.
Because if it is with Capcom, then we all know it's going to be amazing for the voice acting.
Oh man,
it will be 100% worth it just to watch awful voice acting.
Oh, it can't be as bad as House of the Dead 2.
House of the Dead 2 was classic.
Yeah. Suffer like G-Dead. But yeah, Capcom have got a history of terrible voice acting.
But I think that's given a lot of their games an unusual charm.
Yeah. You, the master of unlocking.
You almost became a Jill sandwich.
Oh man.
If anybody actually wants to see the gloriousness of good old-fashioned Capcom voice acting, then you can easily search it up on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Terrible Capcom voice acting.
I mean, worst video game voice acting comes up with a bit of variety, and there are some Dynasty Warriors voice acting moments that are amazing. Witness my magic.
Magic. I don't believe in magic. Oh, it's just so good. In fact, Dave, I'm gonna request that at some point, instead of trailer time, you just put that on.
Yes. As long as we're not, as long as the noises aren't in any way DMCA protected.
That's the problem, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's all video game content, it should be fine, right? One would hope.
One would hope, but the world is an interesting place.
It's a shite place most of the time. Oh my god! Right. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Vaccines and streaming Doom Eternal and the odd stream. I've really enjoyed Rich's VR streams, and I did see you on Elite Dangerous before. Were you streaming with him?
Is running my tutorial because the last time I played Elite Dangerous was the first time it came out on the system.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
like the refresh, and I will honestly say I got my arse pushed in on the tutorial.
Yeah, to be honest, I really want to like that game. I really, really do.
Well, I think the trouble I had was the fact that I was just using keyboard and mouse.
Do you know what? I tried using controller, and I got into it on the I got into using the controller on the PlayStation 4. That's where I've made most of my progress. But when I came back to the PC and tried to use the controller, I was like, I don't know. I just find it easier to use the keyboard and mouse. Once you've got your key bindings right, it works a treat.
That's the thing. If you can get the key bindings all set properly, then you're good to go. But
yeah, the default key bindings is fucking wank.
It takes forever to get the key bindings redone.
Yeah.
Because essentially, not only do you have like left, right, sort of like your left, right strafing, you have an up and down.
Yeah, and you've got a roll as well, and the roll is really important.
Your pitch, your yaw, your rolls.
Yeah, I mean, your pitch and your yaw you can do with your mouse. That's not a problem. But getting the rolls and the up and the down and the sort of strafing and that's they're the important ones.
I feel like I have a hair on me somewhere, and not just like hairiness normally, like a loose hair.
Huh.
I can feel like that sort of spiderwebby kind of thing. I'm like, where is it? It's annoying the shit out of me.
Oh man.
Wait.
So I've been seeing a lot more about Necromunda Hidegun, and I have to say I am excited.
Yeah, I want to play me some of that. I
want to be in that game. I want to be in it. I want to be inside it.
Deep inside it.
Deep up in there.
Deep in the underhive.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Speaking of Warhammer-based things, there was something that I did hear quite recently.
Go on.
Which is particularly interesting and disturbing at the same time.
Go ahead.
You know how we were talking about the Cursed City not long ago? Which was essentially the fantasy version of the Blackstone Fortress game. Well, apparently, all support has been pulled for it. Whatever has been created now under the pre-order stuff that people have pre-ordered is the only thing that is being released.
So
it's not. It's completely been shit canned.
They've shit canned it before it's even come out.
Pretty much. Everybody is, with good rights, throwing a fucking fit because they gave them no warning. They gave them no ability to say, sorry, no, can I have my pre-orders back?
I'd be refunding that shit.
They are essentially, I think they are still printing the models and that out and sending the actual sets that have been pre-ordered, but it's going to take a while for them to reach their targets. But
refund. Just get everyone to refund them, punish them.
Yeah, but the potential... they essentially pulled an alpha build computer game thing. They went, here you go, there's a 5 years roadmap, which was always a bad idea to see because roadmaps are bullshit. And so there will be support and things released for this amount of time. It's barely even been released, and it's now just a failed project as such before it's even had a chance. So much effort, I mean, not just for the part of the people who bought it on the pre-order, but for all the artists and the model sculptors and the people who put so much work into doing like the rules and writing the stories for it. It's just such a waste. Such a ridiculous waste.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I just had to feed the dog.
Be the dog.
I've had to feed her
Oh,
whilst
I can
big,
see her.
I've put it on big camera, and I messed
Licking
up
her chops.
the transition back.
Licking her chops, doing all this stuff. Just sitting there, got me ranting in the background about how like, everything's turned into bullshit, and then the dog's just got a biscuit, and it's like,
Yeah,
yes, this is the best day ever.
yeah,
Ah.
she loves it. I don't think the other dogs are around, so
Don't say anything, Dave.
exactly. Yes, I finished the tea before it went cold.
But you practically jugged it.
Pretty much.
Jug left, jug left, jug. Hmm. Yeah, I'm really, really sad about that, actually. Because it was something that I was potentially going to look into myself eventually, along with getting things like the Blackstone Fortress set.
Yeah.
Just because I have now started to become more of a connoisseur of board games by default, since I have to paint everybody else's fucking board games.
A connoisseur.
Connoisseur. Consoiré.
A connoisseur.
I was just about to say something else, but I stopped myself because it didn't sound right. Did not sound right at all. I was like, okay, yes, just stop there, Badger. Stop right now.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I enjoy the fact that you knew that you understood the reference.
Yeah, of course I did. My sister was all up in that steps as a child person.
As a miniature human.
Indeed.
Sorry if I'm like leaning back into myself. I'm just trying to find the right area where I've got the most light.
I think I need to move my camera down a bit so that people can see me painting my sprues. Sprue painting time.
This is taking me a bit longer than I assumed it would, but then again, I didn't realise that the choices I had made were going to make it awkward, because the other spawn that I'm going to do is essentially just going to be, hentai tentacle monster.
Oh yes. Very, what is it? Slaneshi.
Rather Slaneshi. But also a little bit nerdly.
Nom nom nom.
Diseased Venus?
Right, let's get some of that excess paint off there.
But yes, I realised that after I did this, I've ended up with a lot of claws. and spikes and talons and things that I need to get ready to paint with a bone colour. I'm like, Preparation.
Preparation H. Which is not a product that we have in this country, I don't believe.
I have no idea what that is.
It's what you take for hemorrhoids in the US.
No, we just have Germaline.
Yeah.
With an applicator glove.
Wouldn't be surprised if we just call it arse paste. What?
Dangleberry sauce.
Huh, there's an extra torso front in this case.
Is that for the The thingy, the battle suit.
Don't know. Just random extra torso front. It's not. It's no different either. I was expecting it to be like a commander one with slightly more armor.
Well, if you look at your other two battle suits, you may have used a different front on one of those.
No, exactly the same. Unless the difference is so minute, I can't even tell. Which may well be the case.
So small.
Anyway, I missed this. This was very sorely missed last week.
Well, I missed it as well, but honestly, double pay.
Yeah. Obviously, you've got to take it, man.
Well, in a way, I kind of had to do it as well because I'm
be
good with
forced
my
to do overtime.
I'm good with my colleagues, and you know they did the April bank holidays, so you know my turn to do my share of it, give them some time off. So I do the May bank holidays, and then I get the next ones off. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. there's a department in our place that tried to enforce overtime on people. They got their bums handed to them.
Nice. Well, in a way, you have to sign like a declaration.
Yeah.
To say that you will work over X amount of time per week. And some people do actually do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some people voluntarily do it, that's fine.
Yeah,
But you know, if you're getting forced to do it and you don't want to do it, then that's a problem.
Overtime should not be mandatory.
Exactly.
It should be the last resort, essentially.
Yeah.
When you have no other options but to get the work finished due to deadline, then you can go, okay guys, we need to get this done for this particular reason because it's very important. Can you stick back up like a few minutes more to just get it done?
Yeah.
That's what overtime is supposed to be. Not
that's like flexible working, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like not, oh shit, we fucked up. You guys can cover.
Yeah.
Which
And
for the most part,
you know, incomplete deadlines is a failure of management more than anything else.
yes. When it comes to it, most of the overtime that people see in recent days and months and years is essentially, we fucked up. We said we could do more than we could. Oh shit! Now they have to, like now the rest of the staff have to pick up the slack from poor choices. It's not that little bit of time where it's like, oh, yeah, we bollocksed up today. Things have been a bit slow. Let's just use this to catch up.
Yeah. So yeah, last week I did a booze control stream in place of this, which wasn't as popular. Well, I mean, it's pretty much exactly as popular now, but because I don't think there's anyone here. I think this is the second Bulls Paint Club in a row that's had basically no viewers.
No, last time we did have a big chunk of people.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
I am wrong then. But you know, I'm doing it for the just sheer chill of painting.
Doing it for the relaxation.
Exactly. I was saying to my boss before, you know, this is one of the things that gets me through the week.
And it gives you time to just not think about work.
Exactly. Right, so which head am I going to use? Do we use a different head? No, I'll just use that one. Oh, it looks like that's supposed to be on you on the shoulder if needed. I see.
Accidentally stick a face on the shoulder.
Yeah, it's not a face. It's like a camera thing, but I suppose the face looks like a camera thing as well because it basically is.
The box on top of it.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, okay. Almost there for the preliminary stuff.
excellent. I mean, I'm just exfoliating the shit out of this model. Still need to decide what guns I want to put on him.
Yeah, that is a big decision. I know that I can't remember. I think I probably did tell you multiple times over the course of you painting your other two suits which setups that I used on mine.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember, but
I had fusion blasters on the commander module, and I had plasma rifle and burst cannon on the others. What was I doing? There it is. Staring me in the face.
oh no, what's this? Apparently we're getting skipped frames. Something's open that shouldn't be. Steam, there you are, you little bastard.
Close! Be gone! At least for now.
There we go. Apologies for that, everyone.
Right. I had a very, very minor test earlier on
Oh yes.
of my air gun.
Oh, nice.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my pump, like the compressor,
Yeah.
and if you wouldn't mind, Dave, just tell me how much you can hear it.
Okay.
How bad is that?
Speak again.
Hello? Hello? Is the air pump overpowering me?
I mean, it's making your voice sound a bit fuzzy,
Right.
but now it's fine.
Yes. So that's something I'm going to have to work on. Because if I intend to use that airbrush in any of these streams, it means you might have to mess with my settings.
Oh, okay.
Or
Fair
I'll
enough.
have to mess with my Discord stuff. He protect. He attack. And he also lie down on the couch.
Okay, so what else do I need? Feet, yes. We continue to paint the feet.
Okay, so do. This is going to be very, very awkward in general because I'm going to be washing separate parts. So let's get this head done. So I decided for this fellow. Oh, he is entirely like made of claws and chitinous locations. I am going to paint here, like I gave him a fly head.
A fly head.
Yes, so I will
It's
have
like
to
that
put
horror
some...
movie.
Yes. No, I can't remember the name of the director, but The Fly.
Yes.
My brain was like, oh, it might be. I was like, it's the movie is The Fly, but who did it? I had his name in my head. I knew who did it. Why can't I access the name?
It's
And it
probably
was
not
just like
Kubrick, because if you knew what it was, and
it
then
was
I
just
said it,
like
you'd know it was.
yeah, it was just like Badger. You, you had the name. You just had the name. Where's the name gone, Badger?
Come on, Badger. Your brain can work sometimes.
Badger, you fucked it up. All you had to do was just think. My mortal enemy, and I just realised that is going to be a piece of carapace because I can't be bothered to paint it brown.
Mm. Knee guards.
Yeah. Someone I mentioned just before
Oh yeah.
the thing started up. I believe I mentioned that this model itself, that the spawn sprue comes with the ability to make 2 spawn, and the variation of things that you get for this kit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And there's like at least 8 separate heads, a few things which could be classed as a head but can also be used as arms.
Okay.
Um,
I
and
suppose
then
that's the joy of like just a chaos being.
then there's a million different kinds of arms, and there's tentacles, and there's claws, huge limbs, monstrous beefy hands, a variety of mouths and eyeballs that you can stick to them. It's just
I like the way you've gone with the butthole mouth.
at the moment he has the butthole mouth only by default.
Butthole mouth.
As I said, the head is a fly head, and will eventually be inserted into the butthole socket, which is why I'm going to refer to the neck hole.
The butthole socket.
The butthole socket,
Nice.
which is what I will refer to the neck hole as for the time being, because that's what it is.
Oh man.
I mean, once I put the wash on this tail, I will show you, ladies and gentlemen, exactly what I mean.
Let me know once you're ready to switch, and I'll swap over to your camera.
Okay, I'll give this brush a wash first.
Yeah, I'm washing mine and all.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Butthole mouth.
One butthole neck hole. It's all puckered and everything. It's just like, give me a kiss. A brown kiss. Oh no. I think with that we're getting back to Nurgle.
Yes. Okay, so let's just grab a bit more paint.
Oh, not to mention that the spawn model also has a very fine ass.
Oh dang, that is.
Look at them cheeks, yo.
Yeah, man.
Defined.
Get them glutes.
He certainly did not miss squats.
He didn't miss leg day.
We're just thinking that chaos spawn are caused by the fact that the chaos gods give too many gifts to their champions, or too many gifts to people that they're punishing, and you can see it. The guy turns into the chaos spawn, not wanting to turn into the chaos spawn, sees himself in a mirror and goes, "Hey,
I never looked so good.
Actually, damn,
this could work."
It's like, wait a second. I don't worship Slanesh. So you do now, boy. You do now. But inevitably that butthole would have teeth in it.
Yes. Everything has teeth. Teeth have teeth.
I was just about to say, even the teeth have teeth.
Great minds teeth alike.
Chaos gods are listening and go, my god, why didn't we think of that? These guys are geniuses. And then the next round of gifts that they give to their followers. It's like, what did you get? I got this awesome set of claws. What did you get? I got an amazing pair of wings. What did you get? I got a glorious set of teeth for my teeth. But he opens his mouth and there's just a whole load of, like, more mouths instead of teeth.
To tell you the truth, I think I've had enough of this.
Teeth.
Okay, so we've had 2 of them. I'm going to have 1 of them. And I'm going to have 1 of them.
Now, while I'm waiting for that to dry, the head should have dried out enough for me to start adding some highlights, yo. What would I do first? I think I will get a dry brush of the standard colour on there.
Okay. So I've chosen my guns. More based on what they look like than anything else. But also in an effort to try and make it oh, I've just fucking painted on my screen. Oh, bollocks. Whoops.
Oops.
Yeah, in an effort to sort of balance out the anti-tank and anti-infantry weaponry on this this bunch of
Dudes.
suits.
Try this off a bit.
Okay.
On a bit better than I thought it was going to.
Nice. I could do with finding the instructions for this again. I'll do that once I run out of paint, but I was hoping to finish all of the bits of the model with this blob. Gosh darn it. Need the upper model as a reference. Yeah, black there. Okay, and the back end is not black. It is brown.
It is brown.
Brown. XV88. All over the place.
That would be amazing. If instead of the Dawn of War sort of pseudo Oriental accent that they've been given, all
They
the
were just
Tau of
Brummy.
Yorkshire. Yeah, Brummy's even better.
For the greater good.
The greater good. It's amazing. Shot him in the face with a pulse rifle.
Fire prism active. I've got Irish. I can't keep a Brummy accent for long. Or at all.
Because you already have a fine, thick accent yourself, so...
No, I don't. My accent is the weakest version of a Merseyside accent that is possible to have. Just posh Scouse. What's locally referred to as a woolly back accent. Right, where is... There it is. That's what I need. Give that a good painty paint. Right. I'm not putting missile pods on the shoulder for this. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Alright. So what do I need for this? Crikey. Shoulder mounted stuff. Shoulder mounted stuff. Okay. So I've either got the little box that looks a bit like a head.
I think that might be a drone controller.
Yeah. I think I'm going to stick that on. As well as... oh no, you know what? I'm going to put a radar guidance system on. Actually, I'm going to put both. One on each shoulder. No missiles on the commander. What does the drone controller actually do in game?
I think it buffs the like the ballistic skill or something, or you get to reroll misses.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
With drones that are attached to that unit or are within, 12 inches or something.
Nice. That sounds like something I'd want.
Here comes the most awkward part to dry brush. Look at this fucking awful clusterfuck of talons. Also, by the way, Dave, just to make mention, if I've removed the two little spikes on the side,
Oh yeah.
that's one of the alternate heads.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm currently using it as an arm rather than a head.
Dang. That one. Do 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 do.
Going very, very thematic with this particular spawn.
Very spiky.
I wanted him to be more insecty.
Ah.
So he's got a lot of like insect-like limbs and claws and things.
He is an insectoid.
He's a dirty Nurgle fly man.
Dirty Nurgle fly boy. And we don't mean a plague marine with a jump pack. Okay. I believe that is good. I think that's all of the XV88 I need to do. I know that as soon as I put it away, I'm going to spot something that I haven't painted.
Sod slow, Dave, sod slow. And you'll be like, why?
Yeah.
So-
There's a bit here that's like around the corners that if I don't paint now, I'll never get round to.
Gonna leave that for a bit until it dries off a little more.
Come on, need to make the rest. Need to make this last bit of paint work for me.
Stretch.
Stretch, damn you!
And then it just goes onto a bit that you don't want to paint. You're like,
No, it's I'm at the point. I'm just doing the base coat, so there's nothing. I don't want to paint at the minute. Right. That'll do. Yes. Okay, so I can put the big fat brush away.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Oh my
Why-
gosh. I
Oh.
cannot believe it. I've never been this fond of cheese.
Terrible gas, don't you know?
Yes.
Lactose intolerant and all that.
Oh, speaking of that, fucking hell. Last couple of weeks, I've given up dairy.
Horror.
Yeah.
Which means all your tea is not milky.
It's not non-milky, it's just soy milky.
Ah,
Soy milk is fine. Just tastes the same. Kinda.
ah.
I know.
I'll say it regardless anyway, because I'm really. Every time I've tried like one of these, like alternate milks, soy milk, oat milk, almond milk, and all that stuff. Oat milk is very, very sweet because they put a lot of sweet things in it to make it actually taste of something. Almond milk just doesn't taste of anything. It's just like water.
I
Horrible.
disagree. I think almond milk, and I have just spotted something that I need to pay.
Yay!
The arms and the actual legs.
Victory, Dave, victory.
Right, back to the big brush.
Wah, wah, wah. It's because you drink soy milk, Dave, that's why.
Because I'm a dirty, dirty soy boy.
Soy.
Okay. There we go, that should do it. Hit it better.
Could be a case where I paint everything on this guy completely separately and then stick them together. Instead of painting little bits, sticking it together, then doing touch-ups.
Could be.
I had made a mistake there, but I didn't. It's just the way that the model was cast. Don't take a little flat section.
Hmm.
I thought I'd painted over the edge. I was like, no!
Luke, stop it.
But then I realised, OMG, this shit be legit.
Indeed. Sorry, I just had to tell the dog off because he was
That's okay.
biting
I
his
assume he
own
was
leg.
chewing his asshole.
Yeah, he's got some itching issues, as do I. We suffer together.
Is it? And you're both getting to the time of year where you stop wearing jumpers.
Yeah, he stopped wearing his jumpers a little while ago. Occasionally has to still put one on, but only when it goes cold. Luke has the fanciest of jumpers. It's an odd moment of calm. All of the dogs are sort of chilling. Don't want to jinx it.
I know what it is, Dave.
What is it?
Well, for once, you don't have food.
I've actually got some B words in front of me.
Well, yes, but it's not like cooked food.
Oh yeah.
It's not like dinner-style food. It's snackage.
Yeah, I finished that earlier on before the stream. That's a little bit. That's one of the reasons we're a little bit late today.
So you don't have like the wizard sitting next to you being like, "Yo, I see you have sandwich. I also like sandwich. Perhaps we could share this thing and enjoy a good time together." Most notably, you give me the filling and you can have the bread.
Oh no, he likes the bread. He wants all of it.
Okay, so
Right, so that's black. So actually, there's not much on this thing that I need to paint.
zoom in, damn it.
Oh,
Please.
oh, damn! That is a fly head, all right.
Yep. I've yet to get anywhere close to completing it, but
Yeah.
I've put the dots on the eyeballs.
Where are the kneecaps? I know that there are kneecaps. There they are. I see them. This is always the bit of the model that always pings off into
Flies into the distance.
into the night and never seen again until I find it
Well,
on the bottom of my slipper.
Didn't it happen to one of your other models while you were mid-paint stream as well? You were like, okay, let's get this bit. Click.
I don't think
Okay,
I don't think I've completed a battle suit without pinging the kneecap into oblivion.
And then finding it later and be like, I got it, guys. It's okay. We've saved it.
I've just spotted a bit on one of my models that I've not painted. Oh no! Fuming with that.
You can always return to it.
Yeah, I never really go back and tidy models really. Like once it's painted, it's done.
You did attempt it like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and then everything went the wrong way, and all you managed to do was get the drones done.
Yeah.
You're like, I was supposed to just like touch everything up, and then only this happened.
Yeah. I'm still not a fan of the light edging technique. I think it's because the colour I'm using is a bit too bright. Maybe if it was a slightly subtler colour, it might look a bit better. Hi Luke. Can I help you today? He wants biscuits.
Today you don't have sandwich. But I will take whatever that is.
What you doing under there?
Searching for treasure, Dave.
He is. He is searching. Just under the desk. Being a doge. Come on. Come on. Go there. Come on. No, he's gone looking for food elsewhere. Right, I'm on to black now. Ah, I've just dunked me bloody brush in the water. Blech. Okay. I think that's a good point there for the black to start. Okay. Abaddon black. I'm always second guessing whether I need to do the black or the gold first. Something inside me is telling me the gold goes first and then the black.
Well, it's easier to cover gold with black than black with gold.
Yes.
So if you make any mistakes,
Yeah. Indeed. Let's not make any mistakes. Oh, bloody hell. By the way, I haven't been keeping an eye on chat. Have you got a chat up?
I have a chat up, but nothing has come our way so far.
It's alright.
It has been a quiet day.
Oh no, I've got the wrong gold. Twat! I suppose I'll just tidy up some of the other models with it. Make sure I water that fucking paint down though. Yeah, there you go.
Bones. So many pointy things on this guy. Why do I have to do this to myself? I'll potentially tell you why I do this to myself, ladies and gentlemen.
Because you're a madman.
Damn straight. That's one reason to it. But I did a bit of painting yesterday. Not on stream, of course.
Dun dun dun.
Just some leisurely painting.
Yes.
And if you would be so kind, Mr. Dave.
Dang.
That is why I do this to me. Because apparently I just take a bit of time, make him look good. Also, got a goat in his backpack.
That's pretty cool.
Shoulder. Back to the standard painting. Take my time, forever in a day it takes.
Well, on the plus side, using the wrong paint has led to me doing some very nice tidying on this model, meaning all of the golds are coming out a lot nicer.
Hey. Hooray! 3 cheers. So, I know I really should have said this nearer the start of the stream.
Oh yes.
Is there a reason why it's just the two of us?
Pretty
Making
much.
it if we try?
Pretty much. No one else responded.
No.
That's fine. So yeah, people have things they need to do with their lives.
People have the real life. It's
don't
not
mind
just
that.
fantasy.
But yeah, Stevie is spending some time with his missus. I popped into his stream before. He was playing some Hades.
I caught a bit of that when I was down talking about Richard.
Yeah.
Where am I? Where am I?
And,
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'll assume the same can probably be said for Machin.
Possibly, yeah. Either that or he's playing World of Gay Hammer. Not Gay Hammer. Gay,
Douchecraft.
Yeah, there you go. World of Douchecraft. Okay, that's enough of that. Hello, sir.
Greetings, Dad.
We have a daddy.
Yes, it was an ogre. It is Hrothgor from the Warhammer Underworld set. He is the leader of one of the war bands.
Yes, daddy is in the is in the chat. He is streaming later on. In fact, in about an hour, he is streaming. And I think we will be raiding into him. If that is, well, if we get enough viewers. It's not really much of a point if we if we've only got like us at the minute.
Just general sort of like, it's like walking into the pub.
Yeah.
When it's only got like 2 or 3 people in, it's just a nice
Thick boy.
A nice family gathering.
Ooh, Daddy's doing some cowboy shizzle and fots maybe.
What do you mean, maybe, Daddy?
Come
There'll
on.
always, there'll always be thoughts.
Yep.
It's like one of the laws of the universe.
There will always be faults.
Lo, Moses said, the Ten Commandments in his hand, let there be thoughts.
Okay, let's just spread the paint out between the different parts a little bit.
God was like, God damn it, Moses, that was, well, me, damn it, Moses. I was not part of the script. And then Moses sat back, took a massive bong hit.
420 blaze it.
Yeah, splitting seas.
Oh my god, I've got so much paint on this brush. This is definitely a thin your paint situation, even though the paints have technically been thinned. Just the sheer volume of paint on this brush. I need to start spreading this shit out. ASA fucking P.
Spread it, Dave. Spread it.
Spread your anus. I'm starting to think that black then gold was the easier way to do it. Never mind. Let's do the tip. Just the tip.
No.
Nice. So, Cowboy Shizzle, tell us, are you playing that new Desperados game, or are you playing something more like Red Dead Redemption? Or is it an indie game themed on cowboys?
Could also be High Noon.
Typhoon. It's always Typhoon when Daddy's around.
Oh, yeah. Colt Canyon. Cannot say that I have heard of it.
Do you know what? I have heard the name. I don't know where from. It's on Game Pass, I think.
I was going to say, is it an older game? Ah, twin stick. Ooh.
Ooh, I like a good twin stick shooter, me. I was playing Enter the Gungeon the other day because it was free on the PlayStation for a while. So I picked that. I basically pick up every game that comes free on the PlayStation Plus. And yeah, got around to playing it. I think it was yesterday. It remains hard as fuck.
I still like all the puns.
Yes.
Yeah, Nuclear Throne is ridiculously difficult as well. all of those indie twin stick bloody shooters, they're they're so twitchy.
I mean, the best one will always be Binding of Isaac, am I right?
Well, they've eventually gotten around to releasing the last sort of installment of that now.
What, there's new content for it?
Yes, Repentance, I believe it is.
Okay. Is it good? I mean, I
I've
remember the last set of Binding of Isaac's stuff content being rather disappointing.
Well, this one essentially finishes the story.
Oh, okay.
And from the things that I've seen, it's quite impressive actually.
Okay.
Though I have seen the last boss.
Okay.
Because I don't care about spoilers, shit like that. So I watch people playing through things and get through.
Yeah,
all the
let's
bosses
not
now.
spoil it on here though, because Richard might be watching.
But the big thing about it is it's a long fight. I mean,
Oh, okay.
even when you took considering Hush or Delirium, it's a long fight.
Right. Okay.
I think there's like 4 separate sections to it.
Okay. You see, I don't like boss fights that outstay their welcome.
I'm pretty sure this one outstays its welcome.
Mm.
It does change up the style of how you play it, though.
Okay.
Because it kind of goes from being the top-down thing
Yeah.
almost to like a side-scroller,
Oh. Okay.
but it's always a bullet hell.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
not
so
everybody's cup of tea.
I was tempted to go for the Adventures of Bumbo, but I don't think that would be my thing. It's a card game, basically, in it.
It's like a match 3 kind of game. So
Okay.
you've got like a grid with a lot of different symbols on it. You got to make lines.
Oh.
Obviously, the more you make in a line, the more powerful the attack or the effect. But it's still like a match
Okay.
3 game.
He's really
So,
trying to milk that Isaac license, isn't he, for all it's worth?
well, they have like now officially finished it
Yeah.
as such. So they'll probably move on to something else.
Well, like, either that or make a...
Very, very Isaac-like, but not Isaac.
Yeah. So anyway, Daddy, how are you this this fine Monday evening? I hope you are soothed by our gaming opinions and classical music.
Forgot the classical music's on.
Yeah, you can't hear it.
I
I've
know,
put it
that's
on,
why I
it's quite
forgot it was
chill.
on. And obviously, when I've got the chat box up, I've just got it on as chat. So
Yeah.
because the connection that I have tends to be not too great. So what happens is I'll see a bit of the screen, and it'll be like, okay, let's look at this thing. I see 5 seconds of it. Everything stops. Low buffers for like a little bit, and then halfway, like obviously because I can hear you now in the Discord chat, you're like, "What did you think of that?" And I'm like, maybe it's okay." So if I kind of do sort of stop and go, "That seems all right," I probably missed it.
Oh no. Yeah, I have found that when I'm watching people on Twitch, my chat's always about a million years behind.
We are.
So like on Stevie's stream before, it was like, Dave, choose me.
Choose the thing. You type it down instantly.
Choose me upgrade, and I was, and I, you know, as soon as he said it, I did type it, and it took about a minute, and I felt bad for him because he just sat there staring at the screen. I was like, sorry, Stevie.
So it's essentially just latency, because he might have actually said pick a thing, and I've already been sitting there for a minute before it comes up on the thing, and then.
Well, yeah, because I can see it. I can see it when it appears on the stream. So it's always a dangerous thing to get people to choose your thing, because obviously you could be waiting a long time.
Unless it's Derp Chicken on Dead Cells.
Yeah.
And then that's instantaneous fuckery.
It's actually not though, is it? Because the chat window is always like 20 seconds behind the stream. Right. I think that's the gold bits for that. What's on the bottom of that? Or is it the bottom? No, it's the top. That's fine. Yes, that's gold there.
Okay, so that's what I have left. Most annoying part again.
Just painting the fucking finger. The thing I'm using to steady myself. Ah, here's a thing to talk
Good.
about. I watched the latest 2 seasons of South Park over the last few days. I didn't realise I was 2 seasons behind, to be honest. So yeah, I watched the Tegrity Farms seasons, which I quite enjoyed. I mean, they weren't like amazingly funny, but it was good. I had a good time watching them, which is all that you need.
Oh yeah.
I particularly enjoyed it. The jokes about the Chinese controlling all media, and you just had the Chinese censors in the room, just like looking over the shoulders of people writing for films. And there was one particular part. Actually, no, I won't spoil that. Because if you want to watch it. It's fucking funny. But seeing
Everybody's to YouTube.
Yeah, seeing Winnie the Pooh being in a re-education camp was quite funny.
Ah, yes. Was wondering when they were going to do something about that.
Yeah. It was good. Yeah, essentially, Randy Marsh starts his own weed farm. And, yeah, fun ensues. Randy is definitely one of my favourite characters.
Randy is by far one of the best characters.
Yeah. I thought this was America! Is this America? Oh no, the gold's about to give in. Ah, come on.
A little more.
No! It's starting to coagulate. I can't say the word.
Coagulate.
There you go.
You were so close, Dave. You were so close.
It's doing that thing that Paddy just said.
Going all jelly.
Yeah. I think I managed to get most of the stuff I needed to do done, apart from this, there, which I have just painted the... Come on. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone solid now. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of it just by adding a bit of water.
And it's gone.
Oh, that's done it. That's good. Like that.
Oh. Grab myself a quick swiggity swooty.
Swiggity swooty.
You know what? I sat down before this.
Go on.
And I was like, okay, Badger, there's like 5 minutes before we start, but Dave's not even here yet. I think I'll go get myself a snack. And I realised that I'd boiled the kettle for some noodles. So I went rushing off to do that. I made myself a sandwich while I was there. And I've eaten the sandwich. I've got a pot of cold noodles next to me. So, an untouched pot of cold noodles.
That's going straight in the microwave, that. Bloody hell.
Yes. I'm probably going to have to transfer it into an actual bowl because...
Yeah, you might melt the pot.
Yes, I don't want that to happen. Because, trust me, I want to eat my noodles. I don't want to have stringy plastic noodles.
No, that'd just explode in the microwave and water would go everywhere.
Oh no. Not a good sound.
Not a good sound. Right. Now onto the black, where I'm going to ruin all of the work I've just done. Stop itching. Stop it. So yeah, the base with the thing there, that's nice and stable on it. Very nice.
Okay, now, since you've essentially left it to dry from the beginning of the stream.
It's going to be weird though. I don't know how I'm going to get the legs going. I might have them go backwards.
Sort of like almost lean the body forward slightly.
Oh no, because I need the it to be front weighted, don't I? So the legs are going forwards.
Well, if you have maybe if you can get the legs to kick out forwards, as if it's coming in to land.
Yeah. Right, a bud on black. Need to find a space on me, my card.
The donk black.
Boop, boop. Blobbity blob. Okay.
Is all your guys still on this brew?
Yeah. I don't cut them off the sprue anymore until it's pretty much all sort of base coated. Alright, Beard Bow. How's it going, Stevie lad?
How do kidder?
How is you this evening, Squire? I'm now doing the delicate bit of the painting where I'm actually having to concentrate. It's when the entire stream just going blah the whole time, because I've just been doing the basic base coat.
And I am on one of the many wash stages that this model requires.
My colour schemes are so much simpler than yours, man. I am the basic bitch of Warhammer Painting.
For the most part, I also enjoy the basic colour schemes because it's less hassle.
I will look at your message in a second, Stevie.
But I've kind of kicked myself in the dick with these.
Oh, Stevie's not bad. He asks how the painting's going. It was going great until I just did that. No, I've just recovered it with my fingers. Yeah, not too bad. I was going to paint an ethereal, but I realised that it's not been primed. So
Not 100% undercoated.
we will not be doing that one today. Yeah, I mustn't have flipped the sprue while spray painting it because it's only done on one side. Doy. But the ethereal will happen next week, and then that whole box set will be done, and I'll be happy.
And you'll have a good portion of a Tau army.
Yeah. And then there's the broadside battlesuit to go with that. Which I got for a £5, like a legend.
Crowning glory, Dave. It will be the... Until you get more, it'll be the centerpiece of your fine forces.
You paint Mortal? Yes, I do. I paint Mortal. At this point, I'm just really trying to get this box set finished so I can feel like I've completed something. I'm on a completion spree at the minute. Completed Doom Eternal last week, or the weekend just gone. Even it's not really last week, is it? It's like only a couple of days ago.
Few days passed.
Yeah. And yeah, we've recently completed a few games actually, which is nice. Going to start a brand new Let's Play on Saturday. The one clue I'm giving you is it's a PlayStation 2 game.
Which
And
can
that's
mean
all you get.
one of 4 million games.
Yes, it could be anything. It could
So
be good, it could also be really pants.
I have an inkling, but I will not say anything.
Badger has an inkling.
I have an inkling. Now I'm going to have to leave that to dry before I do the last. Actually, no, I won't. Thought I would have before I did the last claw, but all I need to do is be very careful. Almost wasn't careful.
I will tease another clue, probably on Friday. No, on Wednesday's stream I'll do a second clue.
Dun, dun, dun. That's all good. Now I can actually go back, do the dry brushing on the body of the big boy, because I didn't actually do any dry brushing on that fellow. All I need to do is just highlight the shoulders, his chest mostly, which means I get to avoid all of the claws that I've just washed. Do his neck, his butthole socket.
Butthole socket. This paint seems to be going awfully watery at the moment.
Did you not dry your brush?
I mustn't have dried my brush properly before applying paint. Either that or just added too much water to the paint.
Is it a dark colour?
Yeah.
Then it's likely a water issue.
It's likely what?
A water issue.
Yeah.
Not dry enough.
Yeah.
Whereas light paints, as we have mentioned many times upon this fine and fabulous stream, have a tendency to be very watery by nature anyway. Get that dry brush on those nibs. Well, he's a moderately nipply creature. And what I'm going to do with this is, after I've done all this, and even though I've put the shaders on it, like the original shaders, I'm probably going to go over some of these areas with a splattering of the contrast paint and in yellow.
Nice. Didn't realise that insects had nipples.
Well, it's a chaos spawn, Dave.
It's a chaotic being.
It used to be a human. Therefore, nipples are allowed.
Nipples are allowed. You heard it here, Twitch.
Look, insects don't obviously also have sweet fucking buns like this. So if you can take a little artistic, like not integrity, what is it?
License.
That's it, artistic license. Bees with nips.
Nips and buttholes.
And sweet, sweet buns.
Oh, brah.
I've just found a bit that really, really should be bone coloured. Fuck's sake. Nope, it's staying that way. Staying green.
Alright, I've run out of black. Just annoying because that oh, stretching now. Oh.
Gotta try and figure out where would be very good, because this has got a tail. See, which fits in that crevice. Deep in that butthole. There it is. That's where the tail goes. Right in the arse crack.
Yeah, I am impressed by the amount of adaptability that model's got.
Yeah, I love it. I didn't think I would, because when I originally saw the Chaos Spawn models, I was like a bit meh. Some of it looks derpy,
Yes,
but then
Daddy.
I look at
Deep crevices.
Indeed. I'm gonna super glue that right in there. Glue those buttons. It's all moist and juicy. Oh, it just fell off. No. Oh. Okay, hopefully it'll stay on now. Excellent. Trying to figure out.
Daddy spent 30 minutes looking for a paperclip to repair the boys' USB headphones.
Headphones.
Headphones?
Fodgeness. Headphones.
Oh, come on. We don't typo shame on this channel. Mainly because I'm always typoing, because I type on my phone, usually. Because I, for some reason, I watch Twitch on my telly. Like a weirdo. Which means I got the Badger in, like, HD.
Oh, high definition. Bin bags in the background, Dave.
Yeah, and I get Rich's like semi-transparent Greg's belly in 4K.
Oh, when he's doing his Oculus stuff.
Yeah. Glorious.
Gloriousness indeed. Right, let's have a look.
Oh, darn it. That should have been black. That's fine. That means I could get to use some of the excess paint on there so that I can do a little bit of neat work. Just meow. Good. This is very tight, this area here.
That's what she said.
Paint. And yes, it's what she said.
Wow.
Totally what she said. Whilst cramming a dildo up Badger's arse.
Dave. It's got to be a drill, though. So numb. I need power tools.
I need to feel feelings. Drill me.
Oh, that just reminds us of that scene of Eurotrip.
Of what?
Eurotrip.
I've not seen it.
Oh, there's a part where they go to Amsterdam or Holland in general, and one of the guys accidentally goes into a kinky sex bar, trying to get laid, of course.
Oh yes.
And they essentially, like, he goes into like a BDSM bar, and they give him a safe word, but it's in like Dutch,
Oh
and
no.
he can't pronounce it properly. So
Oh,
when he's shouting out all the words, he says something, and they go, "You want that? You sick bastard!" And then what you hear is the sound of like a chainsaw revving up, and this guy lifts this device, and it's got like 4 dildos mounted on a rotating disc. It's like, and he's like, ah!
Oh.
The next scene you see, he's kind of got a bit of a John Wayne walk going on.
Oh.
And it's like, "You have a good night?" And he's like, "No."
Pilgrims.
Yes.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure, yet again, you can probably find that on YouTube as well.
Yeah, almost certainly. However, this does bring us onto the topic of bad movies that we kind of like. What
Um,
is a bad movie that you kind of like?
Bad movie that I kind of like.
Yeah.
Or do you mean like just a bad movie that's good, or
A movie that you completely and totally um,
love?
accept is a terrible, terrible movie, but you enjoyed it anyway.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember the last time I like watched a great deal of movies. Because
Okay.
of course, for a long, long time, I have not really watched TV, let alone films.
Well, I'll start. Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies.
And yeah, never
I
seen that.
accept that that is a terrible film. I kind of like it. Ooh, there's a film called 21. That is terrible. Oh god, that is terrible.
I think I recognise that name.
That film, the best part of that film is a bad guy who dies by sitting on his own chainsaw.
Yeah, I think I remember that bit.
Yep. That is an excellent, excellent moment in a terrible, terrible film. It's got a really good cast to it as well, but it's just such a bad film.
That's the thing you'll find with these. They've got absolutely amazing sort of like casts, but they're just so poorly written
Yeah,
that everything's like they're the black mark on an actor's career. They were like, I was low on money, guys. I just did this film because just
yeah.
like Snakes on a Plane.
Oh,
That is I think everybody can agree that is just an abomination of a fucking film.
I mean,
And
I
Samuel
think
Jackson,
Samuel L. Jackson can make anything good.
he can, and it's not just through sheer force of being a sweary boy.
Yeah. Just he's got a presence. It's like, all right, guys, I know we're just doing this for the paycheck, but I'm gonna put my whole life into this.
My heart and soul goes into this.
Yeah,
That's one of the things about like a really really super good actor is he will take any role that he's given and go with it. He'll just do it.
yeah.
He'll boss it.
Bad taste is good, apparently. Oh man. So inside arm needs to go black. Oh yes, it does.
Seems like I really did sort of cop out there. So I don't know. I think a lot of the films that I find like that I have seen that are really bad are just amazing because they're so terrible.
Yeah.
And by that, have you ever seen Dead Snow?
I have not seen Dead Snow. Tell me about Dead Snow.
Dead Snow, and there is a second one by the way, is essentially a zombie film based on zombie Nazis and communists.
Okay.
I believe like the main antagonist is a Nazi scientist who tries to he tries to resurrect like the Third Reich, but the undead Third Reich. And there is another dude who, to fight him, ends up accidentally resurrecting like the Russian army in the same location that the German scientist was raising his army of Nazi zombies.
Okay.
And it just turns into a huge sort of like zombie World War II again. It's so cheesy.
Nice. Speaking of Nazi zombies, if you haven't seen any of me, Daddy, and Richard's playthrough of Zombie Army 4, it's on YouTube so far. It's brilliant. Watch it. Who said that?
Oh, what?
Look at Luke sleep.
And then the dangerous thing, where your hand accidentally brushes against the biscuit packet.
Yeah.
It's like one of those horror films where if you make a noise, like the monster instantly kills you.
Yeah. If anyone wants to redeem the summon Doge, I will feed biscuits. He's so asleep he didn't respond to the word. Okay. More black.
Super sleepy Doge.
He is. Oh, he had such a big day yesterday. He went. We've got a place called the Bark Park that we take the dogs to every so often. Summon Doge. I will summon Doge soon. Don't worry. I just need to use this paint whilst it's still wet.
Paint while it's moist.
Exactly.
But which Doge shall be summoned?
Oh. Yeah, he is sleeping. But I'm sure
Is
he'd
it a roll
appreciate a
of the
biscuit in
dice?
a bit. Before the end of the stream, I will bestow biscuit pieces upon him. I think there's a husky behind me as well somewhere. Ugh.
I think he's on the couch.
Yeah, there he is.
My God, that's an amazing.
He's just sort of up, chilled there with his little chin on the couch. Yeah, the dogs are most chill, Newman. Most chill.
I feel as though that I'm actually getting to the end of this.
Oh, I'm nowhere near the end. I'm taking my sweet time on this model.
That's how you do it.
Alright. Trying to get it right first time, you know, so I don't have to do so much tidying up as I usually do.
Yeah, I'm just going with a relatively simple sort of thing. A lot of it is just the green and the bone colour. Just waiting now. Every so often I'll look up at your camera and, you know, Wizard Dog is asleep and Husky is asleep, and I'm just waiting for this little ginger cloud to float in. Just biscuit.
Yeah, she will. She'll
She's
get
already
bored
had
and
it.
come and see what we're doing. I think she's sat with her mum at the minute.
I completely forgot to highlight one particular thing.
No, I've just painted on some gold. Damn! Badger predicted this like an hour ago.
No. Because I'm learned in my ways, Dave, because inevitably I will do exactly the same fucking thing.
Yes. I know. I think I've thinned this paint too much. Ah, that's a big splodge. Oh, it's bad. My hands are getting a bit shaky, so I'm getting a bit careless. Okay, so that's like gone roughly painted, like real rough. I didn't even do any of the gold on this. Probably just as well. Means I can paint the black quite vigorously and quickly. Absolutely appalled at that. Missed a lot of gold there.
Doing great. That's a sentence that we continuously spout at each other at work to keep morale up.
So,
You're doing great.
ugh,
Hear it across the lab constantly.
yeah.
Right, so I'm actually going to stick this together before I even start to consider putting any of the juicy bits on. And by juicy bits, I mean using the contrast paint and the Nurgle's rot to actually make it look
Ugly.
legit.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm having a bad time here, fucking hell. This paint's thin as fuck. Might even need to do a second coat of black on this. Oh, it is another film that a lot of people think is bad, but I think is amazing. Pacific Rim.
I love Pacific Rim.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
It fills a hole that is just so necessary.
Yeah. It's like Evangelion for Westerners. It's just so good. Only instead of Evangelion's like deep meaning story, it's just fight monsters, punch things.
Evangelion is fuck material.
It's what? Sorry, I think you broke up then.
Complete mindfuck material.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's all about like the cycle of life and death and sort of like cosmic karma.
Yeah. Bit like Akira. I think there's a certain era of manga films. And when I say manga films, I mean anime films sent over to this country by the Manga Corporation.
I haven't seen the second one yet, but the second one I think went a bit more like super action-y, adventure-y.
Are we talking Pacific Rim?
Yeah. Pacific
I've
Rim
not seen the second one
Uprising.
either, actually. So, Stevie didn't rate it. Maybe not worth looking at then.
I think there is actually a Pacific Rim sort of like offshoot anime thing.
Yes, there is. I've seen it. It's an anime that was done by Netflix.
Is it done in the 3D cell shaded style?
Yes, it is, and it looks shite. I just don't like CG anime. I just don't like it. It just...
Some things can pull it off, but it's got to be very specific.
I don't know, man. I've never seen one that worked for me. Like, I think there was an element of CG in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and every time I saw it, it just did my fucking head in.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures does everybody's fucking head in because it's JoJo.
Yeah, it's true.
It's so really, really weird and trippy in its own right. Let alone...
Yeah. I tried to get into it, but I don't know. It didn't gel with me in any way, shape, or form. Fucking dog hair on my brush. That's not helpful.
There's dog hair on the dog hair.
No, there fucking is. Shedding season's a bitch, man. Still, this is preferable to when Small Ginger Dog was in season and Bear had his balls still. That was a nightmare.
Oh well, of course it was, because you spent about a week or two with your hand looking like a boxing mitt.
Well, yeah, there is that, yeah. To be honest, the lack of sleep was worse. He just would not shut up.
And you had to live on the couch.
Yeah. And to be fair, I can't blame him for the bite. That was my fault. I treated him poorly and he bit me.
Okay, this is gonna start getting interesting now.
Yep, Stevie confirms it is on Netflix. The Pacific Rim anime. Right, need to get rid of some of this paint now. Ugh. Clean that brush, clean that brush, clean that brush. Yeah, this model's definitely going into next stream, I think.
Too many pointy things on this boy.
Ah, Stevie's not tried to watch it. Don't blame you, man.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, there's much better anime on Netflix. I will recommend two in particular. One of which has just escaped my mind. If you've not seen it, Black Lagoon.
Oh, Black Lagoon is...
It's so good. It's all on Netflix at the moment, and it's super good.
I'm surprised they put that on Netflix.
Why?
But with the way that some of the stories go on it. It does deal with some pretty dark things. Like.
Hey, it's an anime. It gets away with it. It's fine. You can do any amount of violence in anime.
It's not the violent part of it.
I know it's not, but you know what I mean.
You probably know which bit I'm talking about.
But you say you got too much to watch as it is. Get it on your list, mate. Get it on your list. It is super good if you're into anime. It's one of the best. They haven't put Soul Eater on yet, but the second that goes on, I am rewatching the shit out of that.
Dave.
What?
I know why you want to rewatch that.
Why?
Because there's a particular character that is your favoritist of characters.
Don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
I will refrain from mentioning it. But there is a particular character. And if people do see Soul Eater, perhaps you will understand which one.
Daddy's calling me out. I feel seen. I feel seen.
Not so funny bone. Oh. Tingling hands. See, I really need to get Crunchyroll properly sorted.
Nah, don't
I've got a big
Crunchyroll, man.
But I do, because of the other things that I watched anime and read mangas on have all been crunched up for copyright infringement.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's the only one I've got left.
To be fair, I would like to watch My Hero Academia and Food Wars, because they've only got like the first season or two on Netflix.
I think there's was it like 5 or 6 seasons of Food Wars now?
Yeah, and I've only seen 2, I think.
And yeah, I think me and you sort of watched the first 2. God, this guy's getting out of hand.
Bleach is a personal favourite of Stevie's. I mean, I have not watched Bleach for the same reason I've not watched Naruto. I refuse to start watching something if I'm more than 200 episodes behind.
I finished like the first major arc of Bleach, which is about 50-something episodes. Like 56 episodes, so essentially a good 3 seasons into it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I bet a vast majority of them were the frog lady. can't remember her name. The only one I can remember is just the Urahara, sorry, which is the anti-gravity girl.
Oh, My Hero Academia. Do you mean Froppy?
Yes, I know the hero name. I just don't know the actual sort of like character name.
Also, why the hell? Why the hell would that be the one that everyone fights over? Why is that the waifu? The frog girl. There are more waifus in that show.
Oh, definitely.
Is it like when everyone cosplays as Diva, even though like May is objectively the
superior
waifu?
superior bay.
Yeah.
Them's just fighting words for Daddy Dave. Them's just fighting words.
I can't play as May, so I never get that. That's one of my deepest regrets on Overwatch, being so bad at the character I really want to play as. So I should never play as her.
You don't want to spoil the vision.
No, it's just I don't want to lose. Pretty much.
Dave, we lose all the time.
Yeah, well, I don't want to lose even more than I do currently. I prefer to win that odd game.
I just realised that I did not put any shine on these fly eyes. So, this is going to take some time rather than skill.
Time rather than skill. Okay, I believe that's all the black on the gun there.
I've already positioned the vast quantity of the actual fly eye bits, like the segmentation in the eyes.
Yeah. Aha, that needs to go black as well.
Gonna take me a bit of time to put the little white shines on them. Yes, have a specific list of things that I really, really want to watch. But I do not have access to them. And I was reading quite a few manga before all of my access was denied.
Yeah. I might, I don't know, if I've got like a couple of long weekends coming up, I might get myself, a month's worth of subscription to it and
just blast it through.
Yeah. Just get the old, get a bit of alcohol out
and all you do for that entire month is continuously watch Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
No, I've already seen that one. I want to see all the others.
But they did an updated version, Dave.
Oh, don't tell me that. I don't want to have to spend more time watching that.
It's amazing, Dave.
Oh, it's amazing. It was for a long time my favourite anime.
I believe it still is my
It's not my
favourite
favourite,
anime.
but Soul Eater's definitely my favourite. And not just because of Blair, damn it.
It's Excalibur, isn't it?
Excalibur. Oh, God.
Just because he is a massive douchebag.
Yes, he is. No, I just like the Soul and Mecha. And also Def Chanyo. Or Def Sama. Onigami Sama!
Yes.
He is my favourite rendition of Def. And the English dub, his voice is awful. And nothing at all like it is in the proper Japanese.
I don't think you can really sort of... a lot of those kind of ridiculous characters don't translate very well with the English like sounds.
I mean, have they never tried, like, I know he's an appalling comedian, but like Harry Hill could do him well.
We have to see.
I mean, you're pondering it. You know I'm right.
I know. I can just hear his voice in my head, and I'm like, why? Why do you be right? Why you be correct?
A Harry Hill on Def Summer would be fucking great.
God damn it, model! Why? Why you gotta be like this? Need more. Need less limbs. Free, oh, free. Where there is a will, there is a way.
There actually absolutely is.
Oh, right, so technically, all of his parts are stuck together now.
Oh, good.
Now what I need to do is just leave them there, right here, for a bit of time, until the glue decides it wants to not be soft.
Don't move, Paddy. Don't move.
It's easy for you to say. You ain't gotta take a piss.
Oh, have you got to take a piss?
I take a piss, Dave.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. It has. It's about to go 9 o'clock. I believe Daddy will be streaming very shortly.
Indubitably.
And you've got that model stuck together.
That model is stuck together. I'll quickly go pee. Hopefully he may be stuck together enough by the time I come back from peeing that I can actually show him. Otherwise, I'll have to take a photo.
Nah, come on. He'll be stuck together. I believe in it.
I shall go pee.
Whilst you go pee, I will show my progress. And then we will say our goodbyes for the day. So. Oops. This model and the ethereal will be finished next time. So. Here we are. There's my sprue so far. It has not quite been 100% finished, but you know, as you can see, there's some very rough work going on there. But basically, most of the parts have got the basic colours. I'm going to give him a chain gun and a where's the other gun? There it is. Whatever that is. I think it's a plasma cannon of some description. I actually need to learn the names of the guns. I've got a Tau army now. I need to know what they're called, what all the guns are called. I'm also going to, after the redeem, provide Mr. Luke here, who can see. You can see him. He knows there is biscuit. There you go. What that? Nam nam. Oh. Don't deep throat the biscuit. Chew it.
Stop making the dogs deep throat.
Won't come in the kitchen.
Sorry. That good? You like that? There we go. Nam nam. Nice. Go back to sleep with his belly full of biscuit. Have we got a badger? Not yet. He will return. That's all you're getting. Yeah. Whilst we wait for the badger, I'll give Bear a little bit. Over this side. Bear? Do you want that? Ooh. Nom nom. Oh yeah, don't mind this shit. That's my green screen. I have a green screen here. It folds away into this nice thing and it attaches to the back of my chair. It's quite handy. Oh, bloody hell, Badger, how long does it take you to piss? There we go. Come on, Badger. Come back to work.
No. Danger averted. Well, Richard was
Show us the thing.
The softness here. There he is. Little zoom. Zoom.
Zoom, damn you.
There we go.
Nice.
Chaos spawn. All flies and claws.
Chaos spawn with flies and claws.
The blue is not quite on the hand,
Nice.
but it is on everything else. So I will
Thanks, son.
readjust. All
So-
good.
I think at this point I'm just going to move the sprue off my keyboard so I can actually do things.
Pardon me. I can say, Mr. Baggins, that the Chaos Spawn that I got was part of my Conquest set, and it came in a pair, which I will assume will happen if you buy the actual standard box set, that they will come as a pair.
Indeed. Hello.
Ooh.
I think.
Okay. Somebody's woken up, Dave.
I know he has. Okay, so we are going to call it there. Just turn the that off there. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. End of stream screen. There we go. Right, Badger, tell us about your channel. Thank you for joining us.
Right, you can join me at 12 o'clock GMT on Thursday morning. Well, I say Thursday morning. Thursdays for more painting of different flavours of models. Currently, I'm still working on little parts of the Arcadia quest, and I am also trying to dig my way to the giant mountain of the Zombicide box set that I have. So many models. But you can join me there on Thursdays.
Yes, you can. That's Firepower Badger. Here we do a lot of different kinds of things. Next Monday, I'll be finishing off the last of these boys and getting onto the Ethereal. On Wednesday, we've got multiplayer Wednesdays. We never know what we're going to do on that until we know who's free. So usually, the last couple of weeks we've been doing some Zombie Army 4, but I know that Stevie's free, so we might not do that because I don't think Stevie's got that game. So we'll see what we do then. Saturday, as I said before, starting a very new Let's Play. See what we're doing that. Only clue you're getting so far, it's on the PS2. And on a Sunday we do Rando Sundays, so last couple of weeks I've been doing like some roguelites, so did Loop Hero, did some Hades, might do some more of one of those too, you never know. You can check us out on YouTube, you can follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, and you just quit on Patreon or subscribe on here if you like. Thank you so much for being here. I've been Bulbatori, he's been Badger, he's been Luke. He's still looking for crumbs. We'll see you again. Ta-ra!
Toodles. Ruby. It was. I did enjoy that, Dave. Back to